Hello, so after being dead for 8+ months, this video was originally planned to be made 8 months after the last video. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry for leaving off on a really cringy last video. I should have done better on that. That's my bad. But yeah, I was actually planning to delete that video, but whatever. You know, even though it's all good, bro. Like, I got a new desk here instead of the old gray one, and today we're going to be talking about School Stories Part 3. Thank you for the commenter who recommended this video in the last video. Thank you so much. If any else you guys have an idea for a video I should make, please leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to do it. Anyway, this video is going to be talking mostly about this guy named Kobe. Obviously, this is not his real name, to defend his privacy. Now, Kobe, he was the average guy in school. He got along with a lot of people, he broke a couple of rules, and he didn't get the best grades, but I feel like that was the average student in this school. So this first story happened in grade 3, and this time, in this story, I did it, but I tried to frame him for doing it, but we'll see how that works out. So I forget exactly what happened leading up to the situation, but me and Kobe were fighting about something that was pretty, I didn't like at all, and knowing me, and I have no idea what we were fighting about, but knowing me, it was probably something really petty, because back then, I had really bad anger issues. So one thing led to another, and Kobe eventually ended up pushing me in the stomach, and I slipped on the wet mud and landed on my back, which made the back of my shirt all muddy too. And obviously, this combined with my raging anger made me immediately get up and retaliate by pushing him. Two wrongs don't make a right, so don't do that. Anyway, the bell rang, and so I thought this was my chance to escape the situation, to end the situation. I thought the bell saved me. But Kobe had something else in mind. He used this opportunity to race all the way over to the teacher and tell her what happened. And I had no idea what to do. I was quivering in my boots. At this point, I had two options. A, blend in with the line I was forming at the door, or B, hide where I already was. And I forget what I did, but no matter what I did, I got caught. So yeah, that's why you should two wrongs don't make a right, and that was my fault. But next story was definitely his fault. So in grade 2-ish, I think, me and Kobe were sentenced to the bench for getting in trouble or something. I forget what we did or why we were there. But what I do know is the fact that this teacher named Mrs. Pooh put us there, because she acted like, I'm calling her this because she acted like a piece of poo, and also her actual name rhymed with a certain 4-letter word that corresponds with poo. Anyway, so yeah, this situation happened while we were unattended. Hey Kai, I'm gonna go head back to the back of the school, get off this bench. Just don't tell Miss Pooh I left, because yeah. And so I didn't, like, the rules of the playground were: 1, don't leave the bench, obviously, because we were sentenced there and we were in trouble. But 2, for any student in general, do not go to the back, because that is not your turn. And the back is basically the back of our school, which has a way bigger playground. So, what did I do when Mrs. Pooh came back and asked where Kobe was? I said, I don't know, because I got this guy's back. And also, I didn't really want to start an unintentional beef. Anyway, this last story happened in grade 6, and I was, Kai, that's not part of the script, dude. You should probably review that. Anyway, so this story is about Kobe's little rapping career. Heavy air quotes, because it's not really a real rapping career. He called himself Lil Cocoa Puff, which I don't really know anything about inappropriate acronyms, but lots of my students in my class said that made an inappropriate acronym, which they did not like. Well, anyway, since he called himself Lil Cocoa Puff, I decided to join in on the fun and call myself Big Vanilla Pop. So yeah, that was really cringy. It's probably the most cringy thing I've ever did. But it was one time we had a little rap battle, right? And it was very cringy. but I forget what his line was. But these are basically two bar freaking sentences, pretty much, and they're very cringy. But I remember what I said. Slam the door on 64, something that you can't afford. Yeah, I said this because I saw a little tiny rectangle paper thing on the whiteboard that said that. And then I rhymed it with can't afford. Now, obviously, I should not be joking about this, and I regret this deeply because I'm pretty sure Bill 64 is very, very, very important and not to be joked with. And this is a pretty big issue, I think, because I'm pretty sure Bill 64 has something to do with the fact that teachers don't get paid as much as they should. And teachers are really important in our society, okay? Without teachers, we wouldn't have engineers, we wouldn't have software developers, we wouldn't have police, and we wouldn't have scientists. Teachers essentially shape our world. And so the next time you have a teacher, or you see one, or you just see an adult in general that is educating people, treat them with a lot of respect, because teachers are very important. Anyway, yeah, despite what I said about Kobe, him pushing me and him breaking two rules at once, he's still a really great guy, and I hope he's doing well today. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you all have good days, and goodbye. Oh yeah, by the way, if you have any super worlds that you've made in Mario Maker 2, feel free to drop them in the comments as well as another video idea. I will be glad to play through anyone's super world, and I'll showcase them at the end of the last video. Also, thank you for the commenter once again. Those commenters mean a lot because I don't really get a lot of them. But yeah, if you have any other video recommendations, please leave them down in the comments. And yeah, goodbye. We have a good days, and bye.